Redbeard.
Alright, let's go. What did we say new Ysera was? It's not like a bad card. Lotharmar's probably bad. Ysera's probably fine. Oh my god. Dragon? If only I can generate a Zarimi. Classic triple neutral legendary offer. Well, I mean, Rayboss is good. She's not really like fun, but she's good. Could take a Twilight Drake. Take every dragon, but I feel like swipe for 3 mana is pretty good. Need more whelps. I can only summon 14, 15 whelps right now. These whelps do work for raid boss, so if you like keep some of these around, and then, or like your raid boss lives, and then you have maybe no whelps, you can play Scales of Onyxia, and then she gets immune again. Let's take Malfurion's Gift. I do like Archaeologist, but having a versatile swipe / wild growth on 3 can be nice. This is the deck you retire, Redbeard. I don't really retire any decks. It's more of like a Dreads thing, if he only gets like 5 or 6 Excavates. Let's take that thing. Ooh, Dragon Tails. These are all good. Let's take Dragon Tails. We're building a Dragon Druid. Ultimate Infestation is in? Is that card awful now, or is it good? Where's PJ? What about Senseless Sensei? Medi, what do you guys say? I've not seen somebody cast an Ultimate Infestation. 52.8% win rate. I mean, for old time's sake, we kind of just have to take it. Too heavy deck for it? I only have 5 cards. We don't even know how heavy my deck is. UI is shit now? It's kind of unnecessary? It's so bad in Modern Hearthstone. I would take it. Whelp is pretty good though, too, isn't it? Isn't Amber Whelp just really good in Druid? You want all the dragons? Looks awful. Oh man. This was the best card in Hearthstone when it came out in Arena. Deal 5, draw 5, gain 5, summon a 5/5. It was too much. There was no way to contest that. It's a whelp, that's true, it actually counts. Alright, we'll take it. Could've got it for 9 mana though. Another Summer Flower Child? Let's just take 2, that's fine. Arbor up? Okay, maybe it's not fine. I'm gonna take Gem Tosser over Scale. Our deck is very heavy right now. There's another dragon for us. We could take the Nature Studies. I think I'll just take the Nature Studies. I really like this card. I actually really like this card too. Herald of Nature. But let's be responsible. Let's get early game interaction. Both are decent. There is a lot of Treant synergy. We can build Dragon and Treant and Druid, right? Corruptor, but it is a 5-drop. I have 3 5s already, and I'm probably going to get more. Let's take Archaeologist because it's kind of fun. Don't like this card, but Scorpid's pretty reasonable. Have to take a 5. I think I take this one. Hate all of these. I think I'm going to take Golem. Just because it fills a slot on the curve. I kind of like Cultivation. It looks very expensive, but it's not as expensive as it seems, right? I can already summon 3 Treants. 5 Treants. I think it's a way to win some games sometimes, actually. Take a Forest Seedlings. And Ultimate Infestation and Spreading Plague. That was like... that was it. What is that set? Knights of the Frozen Throne? Or is that Kobolds? I think it's Knights of the Frozen Throne. It's like premium. Peak Druid. I think you had the... I think you had the Death Knight card too, right? Knights, yeah, with the Death Knight card. Let's keep going Treants. Why not? Whoa, this card? You can actually draft that? You can actually draft 2 of them? Oh my god, I never get Raid Negotiator. What are these cards? Living Root summons, what the hell? Living Root summons Saplings, not Treants, sadly. I'm gonna take the Whelp, right? Whelp's gotta be decent for us. Man, we can summon a lot of Treants and a lot of dragons. That guy, and wow, I have not seen a dragon or a druid deck like this. I don't know if it's that good. It seems cool.
I would eat a poop smoothie for a certain amount of money? Sure, who wouldn't?
Wait, everybody should definitely be betting on no. Why is all the points on yes? Growth is 2, yeah. So we spend 1 mana to get it and 2 mana to cast it. I did 250k. I would go all in on no. If you summon Raid Boss 5 times, that's 35. What if my board is full, though? My board might be full. Remember when we drafted Guff? And we had like 2 gem tossers with Guff and we kept dealing 20 damage to people? That was cool. Well, I don't have a target. I don't have a target for this. Scale is 7. But again, what if I've got a board full of treants? I can only get 2 on board. We got over almost over 1 million points. Can we agree to hook up rippers? This is what I got? These gotta be the worst. Choose a minion from your deck or a spell to cast. I mean, if you're hitting scales, it's probably worth it. If I'm hitting Forest Seedlings and Studies and Apple or Dragon Tails, it's kind of dog water. Meant to vote no, but yes was on the left. Yeah, yes, and then no. Choose one. Man, these stink. These really stink. It's like I'm gonna play this, I think, or I'm gonna try to play this. So I'm gonna pull a couple of these more expensive cards that I would want anyway. 5. Cultivation. That's not maybe the best one. I guess it's not too bad. I only have 2 treants here. But there are going to be games, I think, where I can get this close to 0 anyway, but it's, you know, if we get it down to 0 instead of 1, that's still pretty good. I'm going to swipe here. But I guess I don't have much else to do with my mana, so maybe I use this one. Mech Warlock. Hey, that's a good draw. +1. Oh yeah, I got it. Let me click this. Let me get my easy update. My easy update system. Is there like an extra space in here? What is this? Okay, so we can't concede when we're dead, because we're gonna need to milk pretty much every dragon I can, right? You missed the train. Aw, crap. Warlin, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, Warlin, for your Prime. And thank you to Senseless Sensei for the 160 bits. Mr. Nate, Doom, and DeBiff, 31, 21, and 13 months, respectively. Sega's going 12-0, baby. You don't have to concede. We might have to concede so we can get more dragons summoned, even in a game we won. Right? Hi, what's up, Katie? Hope you're doing well. This is 100% going 12. I think this deck might go 14. Should I play this to kill that? Sure. Okay, this is 6. Sorry, chat. We're only getting 6. 1 there. I want to go face here. Let's go there. Is this better this way or no? I'm not really sure. Only 6. Wow.
Incredible.
How are you? I was doing better until my best minion died there, but I'm doing okay. Actually, if I'm being honest, my back really hurts today. And I slept horribly. My sleep schedule's kind of borked. But I was having a hard time getting back to sleep. Take that again, but let's just use this. And we get 1 dragon down. It's kind of nice. Let's just take that. Could maybe play it with this. We're up. Okay, you know what? 100's gonna kind of happen, right? Garbage again. I always get garbage from that card. Shitty discovers. Not good discovers. Shitty discovers, though. Do I raid boss here? I don't really want to raid boss, I don't think. Oh, the buff is actually pretty good here, huh?
Don't let them harm the eggs.
It's also 3 dragons? True, we're up to 11. Oh, crud. Will we summon 200 dragons? Maybe.
From the void I come.
Maybe. Should I look? Plus 1 dragon? We're at 12? Well, it's good. How about yourself, Katie, by the way? Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing quite well. Need to make some bad plays before TN. My back hurts too. Maybe it's a streaming thing. Although my back's been pretty good lately. But yeah, today it's like a little twisted. Let's see. Could double trade here. I think Arbor Up is probably pretty good too. Maybe I just play the 5 in the Arbor Up. Okay, so that's plus 2 dragons. Plus 2 dragons. So where do I hit? I hit here. I guess I hit here. Do I hit here? Or do I hit here? This poor guy, I mean, he's gonna Gul'dan me next turn, so I don't feel too bad for him. We're at 14 dragons. Uh-oh. Guess this is better against like a nether type effect. But yeah, this game has played out well. It was good to ramp on 2. Cascading Disaster. He probably wanted to keep that. Probably did. So it kills the 6/9. I can kill the lifesteal minion. Can I kill him? 6/12. 20. So this is 1, 2, 3 more dragons. Alright, 17 in 1 game. This... Definitely don't want this or that. I could see wanting that. But let's get rid of it and see if maybe we can find ramp or some 2-drops. Witchwood Apple's pretty nice, so we could play Apple, then double Treant, and then coin out the Raid Negotiators. This is a much better hand. Okay. And then possible I don't coin these out now. Maybe we play this and coin this out. Could be good. 1 mana for 4/4 worth of stats. So we can bump and ping. What would you not play here? Rock? Maybe? I'd probably use the rock though. Shuffle your hand and find some dragons. Let's just take the dredge. It'll be worth some mana for us. I think I will play Raid Negotiator over it though, because if I get Nourish, then I can Nourish on curve with both. Whizbang's kind of cool looking. Cool looking Chillwind Yeti. Well, that's something. I'm just gonna take Power of the Wild. Cenarius is too expensive, I think. Okay, probably just convert it. Kill them both. I haven't played a dragon yet, right?
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
Don't have grease, use some sludge.
Okay, what are we doing here? We can go 4 and 2? I guess I could shoot and hero power. Maybe that's better. Shoot there. Play this. Do this. No dragons this game. We have no dragons in our hand. I'm sure we'll get a dragon soon, right? Can't think of any mage spells that would counter a board like this, so it should be fine. Treants should be dragons. They should make a dragon treant. Are there any changes coming to Arena with the mini set stuff? Well, things changed when the mini set came out. That was 2-3 weeks ago. The new set is coming out in about a month, and I'm sure we'll get a rotation then. My guess would be that we won't have any major changes. If I were guessing, if I were betting, I would bet that we don't have any changes from now and then, between now and then.
I hope this fits on the ship.
I'll take the dragon. It's at a discount. But I'm actually not hating it. I'd like to see, honestly, like, I don't think they need to change too much to, you know, ride out till the new set. I think if they got rid of Patchwork Pals, that's probably my least favorite card in the meta, and it would bring Hunter down a little bit. And that would feel kind of nice. He can hit here? No, he can shoot first. Oh, that was wrong, I think. I have to go 4 and 4. I guess I can go 4 and 4 here. Alright, this is +2 dragons. Can't play Rhea, sadly. We'll hit there and there. +2, 19. Damn you.
Can we agree to compromise?
Man, there's a lot of choose one cards.
Exist in harmony.
There are a lot. It's not good.
A whirlwind of flavor. A whirlwind of flavor. I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
Alright, that's +5. That's just +5. Alright, some other cards might have been better on that turn, but...
Just be my best song yet.
Do the whelps count? The whelps count? Oh yeah, I mean, we summoned a bunch of dragons, right?
You win this.
We didn't get a lot of dragons out that game, we had to tick it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, Raid Boss saves us there. Swipe wouldn't help. You know, Toos, your messages have gotten really good over the last months, you know? They've really gotten really great. Just want to say that. I think you've done a great job. We don't acknowledge the improvements that chat makes enough. I wasn't here last month. Well, in the last months. That one was a downgrade. That last one you wrote, but the last several months. Oh, this is active? Sure. Where were you for the last month? Were you in some kind of Turkish prison? If you made a $30 DoorDash order, people from America, how much would you tip? What do you think a good tip would be? If you were inclined to tip somebody bringing you chicken at midnight. $5? Okay.
To compromise.
5 or 6 $5 dues. I tipped $20 because I'm gonna eat it for the bounty and I don't want them to. I wanted them to feel motivated. But only because of the bounty. I would probably do $5 or $6. I'd probably do 5 or 6. Let's go. I played a dragon. $0. I'm European. We hate the concept of tipping. I hate the concept of tipping as well. In California, they couldn't pay you less than minimum wage. I'm told some places in some parts of America pay you less than minimum wage plus tips. And if your minimum wage plus your tips is less than minimum wage, then they cover the difference. And that seems horrible. But in California, you would make a minimum wage no matter what. So if they got tipped nothing, they were still making the same as everyone else. So any tips on top of that were just a bonus. They removed tipping on DoorDash for a while in New York City. I think it's back to protest New York City passing a law guaranteeing minimum wage for delivery drivers. Oh, really? Oh, tip the guy which brings me food late at night. Yeah, right? That seems like a smart decision. Somewhat. Alright, that dies. Let's just hit all this stuff, make it a little harder for him to remove things from our board. We could have used the natural causes to shoot something and have an extra treant on board, but this already summons 5 minions. I only need 2 to be on board. I think I trade 1 off, otherwise I lose a minion, right? Impressive. You have to go through a bunch of extra steps to add a tip after confirming the order. The concept is dumb. Build the cost of what would be tipped into the item purchase to pay a better salary for the employee in the first place. I think the issue is, historically, a lot of owners will just charge you more and keep the wage as low as possible, you know? So they do that, and then they just raise the price. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't mean to bring up tipping. I know tipping is a sensitive subject. I was just curious. Somebody late at night bringing me Dave's Haunt Chicken. How many dragons? One, two. Okay, we were on a dragon tear. We almost got 0 there.
Yado.
Gun control. You can maybe throw those all into politics. Circumcision versus non-circumcision, and then there's a subset of conversations where you know you're really in trouble if you're forced to pull this one out. If you're forced to ask people their favorite candy bar or their favorite nut, what is the best nut and what is the best candy bar, you're treading water at that point. And sometimes you got to pull it out. Chat's completely dead. You don't want to talk about Hearthstone, but you just start the conversation about favorite candy bar, and chat will light up, man. They will light up. Get your 20 bits as a tip in addition to my sub to your stream. Thanks for the quick delivery. Your mom knows my favorite nut. Room temp salsa or cold salsa? Which wins? Not the candy bar. I love all types of nuts in my mouth. What's up, Pam? Pamelis. Magnanimous. Erectus. Magulius. What am I doing here? I could play this next turn. Wait, that's not very good. Choose one. Discard 2 cards or destroy one of your mana crystals. Alright, I don't think I should be taking that. Alright, I think they left this stuff out. Let me go. Oh, that's not. Let me go pull it before like a raccoon tears it up. Pick it. I thought about it. I was like, oh, I need a play for next turn. He's drawing. Can't hero power. I need to do that. Maybe I do this. Well, okay. That's +1 dragon. Don't let me forget that. 27.
You could use a trim.
Sorry, I'm back. Rise of Kingdoms. Rise of Kingdoms. Up for one more day if anybody wants to check it out and help us out. Okay.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
What the? Thing doesn't have lifesteal? Which means he's a Helia deck, probably. Oh, we already know he's double unholy. Probably a Helia deck, actually. Added the bits, but it didn't work. Something is wrong here. I'm sorry. I didn't know exactly what you were saying, but it kind of makes a little more sense now. It's like a 1/3 hero power. I want to get this going, though. I could also play this one and just have a dragon, then I could play this and discount a buttload of dragons. Let's see what's in here. Draw a bunch of cards. Pull a raid negotiator. I guess drum circle really juices up the celebration, right? So what it's called? Cultivation, sorry. I've finally done it. What's up, Genzi? What have you done? What have you done? Discussing circumcision is my favorite. Why can't we just talk about penises? Well, we have to talk about some other things in addition to penises from time to time. Let me take a sip of my drink. Alright. Let me just say that's more than enough infinite board clears, please, sir. I guess I'm kind of doing the same thing, though. albeit in a cooler way. Like ass and such. It's so obvious you didn't notice the name change. Gen Z 2. What was your old name? Gen Z Man 2? Man, I haven't called you Gen Z Man probably in 6 years. Well, I think it looks great. I think that's a good looking name. If you like it, then I like it.
We must stop this corruption.
Sadly, we can never take Rhea. It's funny because there's no way our deck could have ever been a singleton deck. We have 3 raid negotiators or whatever.
Much lighter.
But I'm gonna lose all my dragons. We've gotten Rhea offered like 20 times. Let me +1 the dragon. I couldn't get just Gen Z. These people stealing my dang name. Why? Who else is Gen Z? Why are they doing that?
The dragons come, and we are many.
Oh, maybe I didn't want to buff that. I'm gonna give him a 2/2, but I guess I get the same stats. But I guess I got the mana reduction. That's still kind of nice.
For a master tactician,
Oof.
this is nothing.
Download Rise of Kingdoms. Yeah, we have about a day left. I'm gonna die. Or am I? Alright, so this is +5.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
Hopefully he doesn't hit like a Mac Daddy minion this turn. The last time we did Rise of Kingdom for mobile, I'm not sure. This one's PC only. I think it might have been PC last time too. I'm not sure though. 35? 34, right? Or did I not count this one? Okay, hold on. We're definitely at 35. Are we really at... We're definitely at 34. Are we at 35? Did I miss one? I feel like I missed one. I think we're at 35. I only counted this one. You didn't count one? Yeah, I think we missed this one and counted this one. 35, yeah. There you go. General Oz helping to keep track.
I have but little time.
Is he done on DK already? Well, he got a 1-mana 2/2.
Need an organ?
Cannot play 2 cards. Unless... I could discover a 4-cost dragon. This is just pretty good though, isn't it? Like, just imagine it costs 7.
This desolation of the Titan's land stops here.
I'd still feel pretty good about it. And then if some of this stuff's alive, we can just drum circle maybe. Who's in the drum circle? It's like some character from Chuck E. Cheese or something. 38. We're at 38. And how many games have we played? This is our 4th game. Wow, it's actually going to be kind of hard. We played a raid boss and this game. I mean, if we go 7-3 or whatever, it should probably be easier. He kills 1. How much do I have here? 8, 12, 16. Unfortunately, we can't goof around. No extra dragons. Why are we counting dragons? Because the bet is, will we get over 100 or more dragons? Red is really on a warrior. I am? Yes, I am. Wait, this isn't like... the blistering treant start I've had every other game so far.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
What's my best draw here? Not Trog. Pam, we beat 11 skulls? 12? I can't remember. I beat my record yesterday on stream after Hearthstone. Scorpid is a phenomenal draw. Oaken summons. I mean, if it pulled like a 5. Oh no, it can't pull a 5. It's almost always bad for us. I'm sad I missed it. Yeah, it's in the VOD if you ever have interest in that. What did we have? I got Scorch Cast. I had... I don't know what my sprint was. I had Freeze, but not Freeze Sprint.
I do not have enough mana.
Can we agree to compromise?
What else did I have? Scorch Blast. I like Scorch on cast a lot. I don't really like Scorch on attack. Oh, I had extra like the 200 or 400 damage every like 18 seconds, but I didn't really get it low.
Win, win, win!
I don't think I got it low. What is that? Painter's Virtue. 11 skulls? 11 12s? Sorry, we were talking about Hades. Darn it. But he can't summon a minion. Right? Unless he has a 0 cost minion?
We must stop this
Alright,
corruption.
+1. It's free, that's good. I mean, neither's free and neither's good right now, but they will be if the game continues. We're up to 39. You should check out Wizard of Legend 2 when it comes out. It's a roguelike. Roguelite, like Hades. You can play co-op. Maybe Taz will join you, or maybe me if you're lucky. Wow. Sounds pretty fun. Where's my board? Why don't I have one? Why do I not have a Hearthstone board? If I get Drum Circle, I kind of win next turn.
To compromise.
This one's really good. This one's pretty good too, but let's say he destroys the whole board somehow. Then I can just resummon a board. And honestly, a board full of 5/5s is a lot better than copying my 2/2s or whatever.
This treasure ain't fit for our...
And I love that card. I love Sandbox Scoundrel.
Set sail for sail.
Shit. Oh, he should have swung. If he's well, maybe he dies if he swings. If he swung, they'd both be 6/6s though. You can get 2 cards of the two of the same card in a pick and a draft. Yeah, it's a bug. Kind of a lame bug, you know. Feels bad while you're drafting. Unfortunately, I need to kill him. We only summoned 1 dragon there. Would you call that lucky? Which? Me? Or him? There was probably some luck involved in this game. Still can't buy an arena ticket on the EU server? Oh, is it still down? They were working on a fix, but it was down a few days ago, I thought. Kind of insane if I can get there with Arbor up. The problem is I can't coin. I might have to just use the coin here, depending on what I draw. If I don't draw like a natural cause or something. I can hero power. I could do that on turn 6. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna try to greed it. Coining the 3/3 out isn't even that good. Like the following turn, I'm kind of in trouble too. I might just say fuck it and play these two because I had such a bad turn here though. You think if you stayed at Target, you'd have had a cozy corporate job by now or been stuck in middle management? I think I would have got fired. A lot of they were downsizing like the amount of people in that type of position. I think they would have just found a reason to fire me. Play these two next turn. I'm kind of hoping he'll play the 4 mana, summon a bunch of 1/1s or something.
I'm the snake in your boot.
I'm on EU and I drafted an hour ago. Are you on mobile or are you on a? Sometimes if you're on an Apple product, I feel like it's even less reliable.
Stay out of my day.
In the snapshot, I want the coin and I want the swipe. On desktop, paid with a tavern ticket though. I don't think it was even letting you, sign up with a tavern ticket. I don't think. Darn it. I'm kind of sick of this card. My guess is he doesn't have that many minions because he kind of hesitated with the swing. Doesn't tell us. Play the 5 or play the Arbor up? Let's just play the 5.
All exist in harmony.
Well, I guess they're both 5. Let's play the 5-drop minion, because a lot of the things I can draw are dragons. May have to, I guess if I wait on Arbor up 1 turn, we can double Arbor up now at this point. Glad you're not a target, Red. You're the last bastion for degenerate late-night Hearthstone Arena fans. What does that mean? Like the last Arena streamer? I mean, those streams at 4 a.m. For some people on the West Coast or the East Coast of the United States, that's either really late or really early. Could do it. I think I'm actually gonna do it.
We must stop.
Because I've got the double Arbor up coming next turn. It's just an extra, what, +4 +2? I guess an extra +5 +3. It means you're the man. Well, that's great. That's great for me. +1? Okay, 40. 40. We're in, we're somewhere here. This is 5, I think? Not bad either. If only we were counting treants. I need him to clear this board. I need another quality consecration. It's 9:55 in Bulgaria, Eastern EU. Yeah, oh, you're 10 hours ahead? I always think of EU as being mostly, but like 8 hours ahead. I think like the more Western European countries are like 8 + 8. A lot of them. So when it's like midnight here, it's usually like 8 a.m. I know I'm the early morning EU arena guy. 9:56 a.m. June 20th here. Oh yeah, I guess like, well, why you tell me the day? But I guess technically it's the 19th here. So, okay.
Quickly.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to get dragons down, I guess. Oh no, I have lethal again. Shoot.
The dragons
All right,
come,
+1.
and we are many.
I mean, we really were on a roll in the first couple of games. I thought we were gonna summon 100 dragons in.
Fiado.
Okay, Priest. Maybe Priest is in the dragon game. Let's keep both of these. We can summon a bunch of dragons. Okay, maybe not, but give it time. Gen Z, what have you been up to? You been working a lot still? Is this the secret OP druid archetype? Yeah, I built a new archetype. Dragon Treant Druid. Keep them so they can't steal them from your deck. I like the way you think. But then I die because I don't play anything. Did you notice when you're drafting class for the first time in a while that the draft feels juiced? I've never noticed that, no. I've noticed anecdotally, with a heavy bias, that if I lose to like a priest and it ends my run, and I think, okay, let me draft a priest, I'll always get a terrible deck. It'll always be way worse than the deck that just beat me. Like, not only do you lose badly to the priest, then you draft it and you get a terrible deck. This would be a phenomenal raid negotiator. Some say you can only have one of dragons or treants. This guy has both! What card did they play? He played a 4-mana Discover and summon an 8-cost or more minion, and it goes dormant for 2 turns. I don't know how good this card is. When I play it, it feels okay. When my opponents play it, it feels like... feels kind of backbreaking. But, I mean, he might not have an AoE here, and he might just be dead. Like, if you don't get a rush or a taunt, you're still waiting 3 turns before your card can do anything. If you hit Kolagarn, it's broken. Yeah. If you get a rush or a taunt, but like if you hit a Kolagarn or a 10-mana 7/7 taunt, even on turn 4 or 5 or 6, is still really good. Even if they hex it, you only spent 4 mana on it. The problem with some of those cards, like Sleepy Dragon, it's like, well, if I spend 9 mana on it and it gets hexed, I lose the game. If I spend 4 mana on it and it gets hexed, you're kind of like 1 for 1, trading 1 card for 1 card. But we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like more than a third of our deck costs less than 3. So we have a lot of really cheap cards. And then you see a mulligan like this, we got, you know, a large percentage of our cards that cost more than 4. We just mulligan them away, and the odds of getting anything particularly expensive go down dramatically. That being said, this hand sucks, and we really need to hit a 2. Or a... well, I guess we don't need to hit a 3. When it comes to Arena, nothing beats buffed Cavern Dreamer, though. It was utterly broken. I remember the streamers going crazy. I think Cavern Dreamer was the best card ever printed for Hearthstone across any format. And that probably includes Tavern Brawl and Wild and Twist and Battlegrounds and Standard and Magic the Gathering. Buffed Cavern Dreamer was the best card ever made in Hearthstone. And admittedly, to their own admission, they made a mistake. They meant to either buff its health or its mana cost, not both, and they did both. Then they fixed it, and then they buffed, I think, just its health. And it was still broken, but not in the same way. I would like to have Cavern Dreamer the next meta. Yeah, let's make it cost 2 though, not 1. I've always hated Treant Druid. The archetype has always been strong and never interesting. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. Ramped, but I'm not utilizing my ramp in any beneficial way this turn, but maybe next turn.
We agree to compromise.
Yeah, maybe not. I got to play my 4/4 with 5 mana. I'm gonna get to play a 5/5 with 6 mana. Still, it's nice to have the extra mana. Oh, wait a minute. Kind of rewarded. This is pretty good. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can play the 1/1 after. I think it's pretty good for killing this. I could kill this one, maybe. Maybe I should have. He gets to double trade. Maybe I should have killed that one. But I actually take off more power this way. You would have had 7 power on the board the other way.
Everybody needs a casket.
So one of my gripes with Hearthstone is they usually just remake the same class archetypes over and over. Warrior will always be Enrage or Control. +1. Yeah, sorry. 43. I think they used to do a better job of diversifying the archetypes a little, I don't know, a little more frequently. Maybe it's better to hit this one because the spell damage could be good.
Can we agree?
Like, back in the day, some of these things didn't exist. We're gonna take that. Like, Enrage Warrior was like the first archetype, and then like Pirate Warrior, and then Rush Warrior was actually an archetype when it came out. Then there was like, one of them was actually like Menagerie Warrior. Just like draw a dragon, a pirate, and a mech or something, and they had that rush minion that got plus stats based off of each minion type you played. I think there's been mech warriors. I don't know, I feel like they actually do a pretty good job with diversifying the archetypes. But maybe I'm wrong.
Win, win, win!
Am I at the right amount of dragons? I keep forgetting. I guess I look for like a Flint or an Astalor at some point. Does Raid Boss count as 7 or as 1? It counts as many dragons as we summon. So if Raid Boss is on an empty board, we would count 7. If Raid Boss only has 2 slots open, we would only count it as 2. Discover last. Well, I had to for board space, didn't I? In Standard, at least Warrior and Priest have the same 2 archetypes for the longest time now. I don't think that's true, though. There's like Pure Paladin, there's like Holy Paladin, there's Buff Paladin, there was like Mech Dredge Paladin. Like, you might not like them, but there's different archetypes, right? I said Priest. Priest had like Shadow Priest, Dragon Priest, Shadow and Holy spells. They had a Death Rattle Priest. They had Xeric's Cloning Gallery. I don't know if you want to call that an archetype, but it was a whole thing. That's like a bunch. If you're talking about like one each year, like that's pretty much you're probably getting 1 to 2 new archetypes a year. And then now a lot of them have been cycled through maybe a second time. I wouldn't say there are the same standards all the time, the same archetypes all the time. The only ones that stay prevalent are removal piles or the Flavor of the Month aggro priest. I'm not sure, I think you're oversimplifying it, but look at it in terms of an arena perspective and you'll find that there's a lot of viable archetypes. Barnes Priest, yeah, like Big Priest, Resurrection Priest. These are all different things. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to simplify it into such simplistic terms as aggro or whatever, like, then there's really only what? Like aggro, attrition, and control decks, so every deck's the same across every class. Like, Orange Priest was 6 years ago. Yeah, but you're the one saying that the archetypes never change. Which is not really true, really. Is that lethal? I don't know. 11? Not quite. One off. Without the plague that turn, it was lethal, right? Top 100 Legend players last 8 years, I always feel like I'm just playing the same decks over and over again. Yeah, I imagine if you want to be hyper competitive at the top of the legend leaderboard, you probably have to play the best class, and certain styles of class archetypes are probably better than others. But if you look at it in terms of like the archetypes they actually release that may be less viable for you, there's pretty big variety. Alright, +1,
We must stop.
+2.
Yado.
Probably biased because I never see diversity in Legend. Yeah, maybe. And that, you know, kind of is its own maybe separate issue, is making all these archetypes and having them actually be viable and constructed is just not it's just not really all that common. Or they're only viable in really low ranks for just for fun, and they don't really translate towards winning. But that's the catch with designing cards for a constructed format, especially with a small 30 card deck like Hearthstone, where you can put 2 copies of any card in your deck. Where it's like, you're just not going to run the 17th best card. There's like no reason to ever run the 17th best card. And now the way that, you know, design has kind of gravitated, you're not playing like a 2-mana 2/2 dragon that makes your 10-mana dragon stronger. You're just playing a dragon that summons an entire board, and they all have rush and it's all got immune. There's no reason to run like a weaker card that makes this card stronger because it individually does so much.
Can we agree?
Bad start against a hunter? Yeah. This ain't looking good here. That's not good. I guess I take that. Alright, this is gonna be like a try to get a couple dragons down kind of match. See if, see if we can get one dragon down. Games in general, every tier 1 list of games. Yeah, I mean, card games are hard. The longer they're around, I'm sure the harder it becomes to balance. And something as simplistic as like Marvel Snap or Hearthstone really doesn't have a lot of dials you can turn. All you can do is change the mana cost, the health, or the attack. And then anything other than that, you're kind of changing the functionality of the card. You can give it a keyword, lifesteal, rush, taunt, make it a little stronger, a little weaker. But if you're like, okay, well, we're just not going to give it immune, well, the card already probably doesn't see play and constructed as like as a card you would actually put in your deck.
We must stop this corruption.
Okay, we got +1. We're at 46. Card games may be hard, but I'm not. This game is making me soft. Even in Magic, 60% of players are playing the same deck with very few changes. Well, Magic has... I don't really play a ton of constructed Magic these days, but Magic has some inherent benefits, I think.
Yado.
And there's 4 million viable commander decks, which a lot of people gravitate towards anyway. All of a sudden you're like, okay, well now we have 4 million and 12 viable decks for this 2-month period, 3-month period before we release something new. Hearthstone, it's like, well, this is what you're stuck with in standard. Here's 150 new cards. Here's, 3 of them that are going to see play. See you again in another 3 months. In the last game, we learned that if you skip turn 3, you will lose. Yes. We did learn that. You are absolutely right. I want a Hearthstone sequel where it's just the single-player adventures. I've always thought those were their best work. Well, that's what a lot of people were kind of hoping from Mercenaries. I'm not sure exactly why, or where. Somewhere along the lines, the discussion was that they were working on a Slay the Spire style mode, a fleshed-out form of the solo content. And I don't know if that was just a rumor that was baseless, But we got mercenaries, and I think that was after duels. Maybe it was duels too. Like maybe we thought it was gonna be like single player slay style, or maybe like the Runeterra. Maybe people thought it was gonna be like the Runeterra slay style stuff where you were still playing Hearthstone games. But yeah, what we got was different and less desirable. And I might need these. I can do this. Ramp again. Mercenaries is so funny to me. Can you still play Mercenaries? Or is it like disabled? I feel like it's still, you can still do it, right? Probably because people spend so much money on it. They just don't want to remove it. Magic is more complex. After a week or two, people find some awesome combos. Yeah. And that's kind of what I was saying too. I mean, Magic has the issue of being largely based on paper. If you if you make something that's too strong, it's really hard to nerf it. It's really hard to take that back. Hearthstone has the luxury of digital creation, but I think as a result that makes them less responsible with what they make. The last couple of years, the first couple of years, they hardly ever nerfed anything. I think they put a lot more thought into the initial release of things. Now it's like whatever they release, there's always buffs, there's always nerfs, and I think that sort of erodes the faith and the trust that the player base has. I also think it's reflective of the type of gameplay you get. Like when the expansion is released, when things should be the most interesting and the most exciting are when cards are the least calibrated, and then everybody like is upset and has problems and things are too strong, or too many of the cards they have are too weak, and then people lose interest, and then Blizzard's like, oh, okay, well now 2 weeks after that or 3 weeks after that we'll release a buff patch. It's like, okay, well, those people probably haven't turned on Hearthstone in a month. And you're probably trying to sell them stuff, so I want to tighten that up a little bit. Price of cards is an issue for players. That card gets banned. Yeah, and Magic for sure. I mean, Magic is just very, very expensive. Okay, the good news, we may lose. That's not the good news. But we will get 7 dragons here. Actually, what we're gonna get is 8 dragons. We go up to 54. But, you know, all the good and all the bad. I think they still do a very good job with a lot of this stuff. It's just, I think there are some... I think there are some relatively easy ways to make improvements. What do you think the odds are that he just kills this? I mean, I guess it's coming down no matter what. I'm either playing this or this. Kill something next turn. I deal 9. I'd have to kill both for it to be better. But if I'm not playing it next turn... I'm not sure if those are the worst possible hits, but they've got to be close. Brittlebone?
They break so easily.
Okay, but we did get plus 1 more dragon, 55. I think, especially based off of how this played out, we sort of had to do that. If we played this and the 6, we take 11 minimum. We go down to like 3, I don't think we can win. If we kill both of those... we're still at a pretty hefty life total if he has a single target removal, which he did. Plus 1, we got the 1, didn't we? Did I get it up? Kind of can't answer Drum Circle, I feel, sometimes. You just play it and it's 20 power and 24 health. It's all taunted. Quick games, but now we're losing, and this is worse. Let's win again, yeah. Yeah, it is very, very fast gameplay. We had kind of a rough draw against the Hunter. Well, we didn't really get to play. We missed turn 1, 2, and 3 in a deck that has a ton of 1s, 2s, and 3s. But I think because he played that and because I have this, I want to do it. Worse if I draw the cultivation. Much better if I never draw my cultivation. Plus we're whining about not having a 1 in our hunter matchup, so now we have one. Let's play it. Yeah, I would love, I mean, I've talked about it for a million years. Hearthstone 2 would be an absolute godsend if they just kind of improved the AI, the UI, and really all they would have to do is make like a sandbox mode. Just a sandbox mode would be where people could make their own formats. You want to play a 60 card deck? Play a 60 card deck. You want to play a commander style Hearthstone game? Play a commander style Hearthstone game. People would be pissed? I don't think so. I mean, people are gonna be pissed no matter what. Most people are stupid and don't know what they're upset about, so I wouldn't heed them any thought. Just treat it like Magic Arena, right? Everybody's happy about Magic Arena.
Can we agree to compromise?
And we just couldn't really get what we needed. I missed the song name. Can you say it again? Yeah, this song is called Sundown by Eagle-Eyed Tiger, but he's also collaborating with Oddling. Think they'd be angry about their monetary investments into Hearthstone 1? In a theoretical Hearthstone 2, you would keep Hearthstone 1 running, and people could just keep playing Hearthstone 1, so they wouldn't lose anything.
The dragons come.
Okay, next turn I can get a full board of 4 5s. We get +2 dragons here, up to 57. Eagle-Eyed Cherry? This is Eagle-Eyed Tiger. Eagle-Eyed Tiger. Lost to a poacher? Yeah, it's tough going second again. We didn't have a terrible start. We played a 1-on-1, a 2-drop that removed his 2-on-2. What did we play on 3? I think we played something on 3. We played a Scorpion on 3, didn't we? Yeah, we played a Scorpion on 3. We had a Raid Negotiator on 4, but it didn't hit a tempo card for us, right? So if it hits the Flipper Friends, then we could have removed a lot of this board. And we might not be dead yet. Like, this is going to be a ton of stats. I don't love our odds, but... What's on 2 with the new single-player mode? Then cancel the single-player. Blizzard would never do that.
Reporting for duty.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops here.
Okay, that's 64. Azurite and Oh My Yaw. I can't have a lightning storm here. Boy, if I get like a cultivation, I don't know if I can cast cultivation yet. 69 incoming. Oh, hey Taz. I don't know if you noticed, but we're doing a dragon count, which is unrelated probably to your statement. But it's down below. We're at 64 right now. Pretty chill 28-35 on turn 6.
Diado.
Amul versus Valera.
It's been real busy. Sometimes I miss the luxury of feeling bored and stagnant. Well, speaking as the champion of the board and the prince of the pungent. Oh, sorry, you said stagnant. It's not all, you know, something kind of bad sometimes too. Hey Gen Z, that's Gen Z to you, Bert. Oh wait, that's what you said, not Gen Z Man 2. I'm gonna hold it. I don't know. Just I'm gonna ramp next turn. Overplaying the dragon, unless he... No, I have to ramp next turn. Our deck just sort of has to go over the top of people in a spot like this. It might not be able to, but... Coins out a 2-4. That gives him cards. A 3-3. Okay. Alright, let's get our ramp and then start playing the game. So next turn we can play a 4, and like we can play a lot of stats here. We'd go up to 6.
Can we agree to compromise?
Could play that one, but I think I'll just take that. Which means it probably has to be this and this, or I guess this and this. If I pick up another dragon and the swipe doesn't look good, maybe we do that. Wow. I mean, he's losing a lot of value, but he is playing a pretty impressive tempo game here. And what does the swipe do for us? Not a lot. I guess I could swipe here. Could raid Negotiator again. I get a 4-4 down this way. Alright, that's 1 dragon. 2 dragons. So we're at 66. Every time I see Gen Z, I want to play Jade Empire. Play it. He'll probably play with you if you want. He's an expert Jade Empire player. Are you playing for dragons now? I mean, I'm trying to win. What do you mean? I put 8-8 worth of power and removed his guy instead of playing a 3-4 and the arrow powering. No, I'm trying to win. Watch this. What in the world is Jade Empire? Sorry, I thought you said Sim Ant. That's where Gen Z really is a king. I beat 95% of Jade Empire on the hardest difficulty, but at the end you face yourself, and I couldn't beat myself on the hardest difficulty. That sounds crazy. Google Gen Z with the space and you'll see. Okay. Oh my god. Gen Z? The famous pornographic actress? Whoa, okay. Alright, I see what you're getting at now. Do we keep the raid negotiator? We have 3 of them. I have 1s, 2s, and 3s. I really want that early ramp spell if I can get it. This is a nice dragon hand. Really gonna need to summon a lot of dragons here. Really gonna need to summon a lot of dragons. We need to get like, what, 20? 15? We need to get like 15 this game at least. We only have 2 games max. Fatigue angle versus a priest, maybe. I doubt that, considering most of our games have ended by turn 4 or 5. I sincerely doubt it. But, as my dear friend Kevin Garnett once said, and then my mortal enemy Jason Tatum probably tried to replicate and failed hard to convey the same message, anything is possible. Apple? 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 Did I add this one? Does anybody remember? I'm curious, how do you feel about the NBA champion Celtics? You know, I don't feel that bad, honestly. You say Jason Statham? No, Jason Tatum. I don't feel that bad. My problem with the Celtics winning is it ruins the Bill Simmons podcast for a while. Extra mana crystal? Can I have both? Let's gain a mana crystal. Let's start like doing stuff. But Luka and to a lesser extent Kyrie, I think are both less likable than the stars on the Celtics. So it's like, I'm not sure I wanted Dallas to win. +2? +2 or +1? Should be 68. Okay, I'm gonna trust you guys because we're probably not gonna get there. 68. Luka's a gamer though? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, like he plays Overwatch, you mean? Well, I don't play Overwatch. I could probably beat him at Overwatch, to be honest with you. Well, think about all the haters in your chat. Well, I'm at the parade on Friday. Oh, you're a big Celtics fan? I don't know if I knew that. Yeah, I'm not like... I'm not a Celtics fan. I think it would make Bill's podcast better if they lost. It would have been incredible if they got reverse swept. Now, obviously, that in basketball, that just pretty much doesn't happen, but he probably would have retired, which would be awful, too. But it'd be like such good content, you know? It's kind of like when you watch Dreads. You don't want to watch him win because he's kind of got like an evil air about him, you know? But he's good at Hearthstone. And he wins a lot. I see sports ball parade, I go. I've never been to a sports parade. I was not a Lakers fan. I never went to the Kings parades, the Los Angeles Kings, but I would go to the games. Never to the finals, but I would go to like 1 or 2 games in each round. The years the Kings went deep. Some games have a vibe you can't describe. Jade Empire makes me feel so good. Looking at screenshots make me feel like I'm home. There's no other word for it. What about Googlethorpe? Maybe you could just make up a word that describes that feeling. Redman is arena-ing all over. What's up, Graham? It happened quite a bit living in New England. Yeah, that's true. The Bruins, did they win 2 or 1? Did they get a second one in the last couple years? They got the one in 2012. Patriots won how many? 7? 8? 7? How many rings does Tom Brady have? This is a kind of a grim hand. All the ramp, none of the payoff. Is this deck going 12? I would imagine we are unfavored now. If I had drawn an Emerald Explorer or a Flower Child or a Raid Negotiator there instead of an unplayable card, I think we would have a much better argument to coming back. Tom Brady has 1,000,000 rings. I think you're right. Unfortunately, I can't push any damage here.
I have no master.
Oh god, did that deal 8? Oh, it deals 9. Okay, we're at 70 though. 70. No, Puppet Theater is huge here. Well, we don't know that yet. He has to take his turn. But let's say he has a Puppet Theater and his Blackwing hits my 4/3. It's not that bad. But he probably, you know, trades here. Deals this type thing. He probably does some tricky shit. Well, if I ever skip the raid boss this turn, probably not. I still develop a lot of stuff. So we really don't have to give up a lot. And then it's plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons. So we're at 75. Pretty good. This game we got a chunk. We said we needed 15. What were we at? We started at like 64, 66. The brood mother, we're brooding. We're brooding, Graham. Oh, my back. Sorry, something's wrong with my back today. Are the whelps dragons? Yeah, these are dragons. Big Mama Dragon. That's how we're getting close to 100. I tried to enter the arena on mobile, and it also doesn't work. That's not good. Are you on Are you on an Apple product? Are you on a Mac product? Because those can be a little tricky too sometimes for whatever reason. Have you rolled Zarimi from Dragon Tales yet? No, but I've only cast Dragon Tales like twice this run, I think. I think one player has Zarimi, though. I think it's him. That's what I think. Let's see what I get here.
To compromise.
Can I get away with that? I mean, maybe. Do I get both? Is that how that card works? I don't really know. But I need minions. I need big chunks of minions. Dragon Tales theme song is a banger. What's Dragon Tales? Do I remember that? Do I know what that is? You get both on the same turn or spread across 2 different turns? Like in 2 turns, do I get all 5 of them or 2 different? Okay. No Zarimi for him, but a full heal. Could be 2. Like I'll get the 5/5s in 2 and I'll get the 8/8s in 4. I feel like that card was bugged when it initially came out. Maybe it wasn't, but I feel like it might have been. So what do I need here? I need Scales of Onyxia. That ain't Scales. 3, 3, 2. Could clear everything. Will kill the Colossal no matter what. It just might leave up a 4/4 or the 1/4. Dragon Tales looks the same art style as Land Before Time. I likes me some Land Before Time. Lucky, yeah, that was the best case scenario. Either way, the Colossal's always dying, but we got the other 4/4 as well. Okay, 77 dragons, right? The Deathwing plus the Proto Drake. We're breaking 100 this game. It could happen. It really could. I need you guys to help me keep track, okay? We almost made it to the finish line. We'll be good here. Arbor Up. Have I already played Arbor Up? I already played Arbor Up. Are we counting Scales? We're counting any dragon summoned. And Scales of Onyxia does summon dragon whelps. So those we're counting, yeah. Whichever ones we can summon. It's gonna end at 89. You think so? Oh, big money. Kolagarn, give it to me, baby. Oh, I thought it was the rogue legendary. Anubasan or whatever. Oh, he costs 8, huh? Nubadongus. 4. Double swipe? I don't know if I need the second swipe here. I could swipe here. A little greedy, but possible it works out. You need to earn this. I'm earning it. Aren't I? Whatever I'm getting, I earn. Nothing is given to me. Unless Twitch chat, like, gives subs or something. That's usually pretty much the definition of an unearned gift. 9-1 with a Mordresh deck. I think Mordresh has been pretty good. Pretty much since Whizbang came out. Only 4. Looks like we're going to the finals. I need to get Scales of Onyxia down. He also might just, I mean, he's pretty easy to clear this here.
My rage is not bound by size.
Oh my god, I actually... No, I'm gonna have too many 8/8s. Huh? Actually could find lethal here. Didn't find lethal here. Why did he play all the dragons? He just didn't want to overkill? Alright, I need him to remove some of my minions. Yeah. Remove that one. Okay, great. So this is +4 dragons. I can't get more than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 81.
Yado.
Job's done.
Get a good hand. No. That is a suboptimal starting hand. I love dreads and I'm not ashamed. That, you might want to feel some shame. Alright, best draw. Something castable. What did I ditch? I didn't ditch anything I cared about, right? We had a 3/3 dragon. But our deck kind of lives and dies by the early saplings, the nature's gift. It's not over yet. Venomous Scorpid coming in to save the day. And then what do we want here? Let's take the Witchwood Apple. We can kind of weave that in, maybe. It's a pretty rough start, though.
Come with me into the future.
He's gonna start really slow. Man, Rooney's sick. If I draw a dragon here, maybe I can get away with this. If I draw a Raid Negotiator, there's probably an argument. Play something that allows me to stay on the board a little better. Remember how absurd Scorpid is 3 years ago? Why was it poison? Scorpid should have always been a 1/2. And it would have been an auto pick all the time when it came out. It's gonna coin the location, right? I mean, sometimes you get a bad Rooney location. That could happen. Sometimes you get an Arbor up and a kill here. Breakdance, huh? What? Why did he?
Can't touch this.
Oh, that works like that? Okay. Sure. Well, that makes my Arbor up a lot worse. Let's just do this.
We all exist in mana.
Raid Boss discounted is pretty good. Scales would be huge, because we could play Scales next turn if we got it. Go 1 and 5, that's not very good. Go 3 and 3. Cast 3 random Paladin secrets. Does anybody know how this works? Is it guaranteed to be the ones that are in the meta? Or can it be any of them? 8 mana Raid Boss? Yeah, that's true. It can be from the past? Okay. So we have, like, no idea.
We must stop this corruption.
Alright, 82 dragons. It's 3 eye for an eye. I don't think it can be duplicates, right?
Into the future.
But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, am I supposed to not attack? Not... I think I have to just play like normal. Not a lot of cards. What if I play the 5? No, it's probably just gotta be this, then this, and I guess we can at least add the treants to our hand, maybe? Supposed to tech in Secret Eater. They should have put Secret Eater in the core and buffed it to like a 3/5 or something.
Stop the rot! Get down!
That one's not so bad. I don't have a way to kill this now, though.
The dragons come, and we are many.
Go down to 8. It could be like Oh My Yogg or something. Sure, a little extra health. Eye for an eye. Okay, those were pretty shit, at least. This is a pretty sick combo. Okay, so that's +1, correct? 83? Those were terrible? They were. They were quite bad. Arlocula for 0. Yeah, I mean... Can this ever... bite me?
Fly, my brethren.
I think I'd rather just have one fewer 2/2. This is +6.
Don't you ever forget! Get down! Ain't seen nothing!
Could have used this. Okay. This is +7. You know, those secrets were better than the others. There's too many. I can't. I mean, I could have. I could have played around them better. Get absolutely fucked. Yeah, we could have just attacked in a different order and been rewarded for all that. But that's okay, because now we get to, you know, now we get to start this whole battle over again. Isn't that what we all really wanted? I'm out of dragons, but I'm gonna get more dragons. This is actually pretty good with the cultivation if he clears my board, though. 2 random dragons that cost more. Am I playing that stupid shit too? Yeah, it's tough. Are we at 92? It gives us more time to cast more dragons. Summon a 3 and give it charge. Give him like a... Oh... Not the best one. Don't give him the best one. I think that worked out as poorly as possible. As poorly as anything could possibly work out for us this game.
To compromise.
He's so good. He is good at the game. And we are bad at the game. That much is clear.
A little something I whipped up.
Feed bin, thank you for 35 months. Red is screwing the believers. Me? How am I screwing the believers? I'm just playing the damn game. I even get to hero power if I play this here. Oh my god. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. It's better YouTube content if I make it to 100 dragons. And now we're at 99. So how could this ever backfire? I've got to get to 100. Like, getting 12 is something, but getting 12 with 100 dragons summoned is something. The 100 dragon challenge. We got ourselves a gamer. He's gonna concede. Oops. Oh no! He's gonna concede! No! Please, I beg of you. That's it, that's 100. 100 even. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. We did it. 100. That's incredible. 100 even. My god, the Dragon Master. The Dragon Master Redbeard. I can't believe we did it in the last game on the last dragon. Rick, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe, the comment, hit all the damn hit the dragon button on YouTube. Wow, they said it couldn't be done. All dragons, all the time. Over 1 million channel points on the line. And look, we got almost 250 total gold.